Welcome, kindred spirits, to a place of positivity, passion, and purpose. Thank you for joining us today as we dive into Shine On, Harvest Moon 1944 film. Shine On, Harvest Moon is a 1944 musical biographical film about the vaudeville team of Nora and Jack Norworth, who wrote the popular song Shine On, Harvest Moon. The film was directed by David Butler and stars Ann Sheridan and Dennis Morgan. Sheridan's singing voice was dubbed by Lynn Martin. The film is in black and white until its Technicolor finale sequence. Let's now shift our focus to plot and explore the ways in which it shapes our perspective. In 1905, singer Nora and Sheridan impresses songwriter and performer Jack Norworth Dennis Morgan at a cabaret run by Dan Costello. Jack offers to get Nora an audition for vaudeville, unaware of Dan's feelings for her. After Nora rejects Dan's proposal, he purposely breaks up the audition, but Jack finds Nora another performing job. Eventually Jack and Nora team up successfully, but Dan continues to interfere any way that he can, including trying to steal Jack's best tune. In this section, we'll be exploring cast. Ann Sheridan as Nora singing voice dubbed by Lynn Martin, Dennis Morgan as Jack Norworth, Jack Carson as the Great Georgette, Irene Manning as Blanche Mallory South, Z. Seckle as Papa Carl, Marie Wilson as Margie, Robert Shane as Dan Costello, Bob Murphy as Police Sergeant, the Four Step Brothers as dance team. The time has come to unravel the secrets behind musical numbers and gain a deeper understanding. 1. Overture played by orchestra behind titles 2. Shine On, Harvest Moon, Daisy in My Merry Oldsmobile, Chorus 3. San Antonio, Irene Manning 4. Be My Little Baby Bumblebee, Irene Manning 5. My Own United States, Ann Sheridan dubbed by Lynn Martin and Chorus 6. Time Waits for No One, Ann Sheridan dubbed by Lynn Martin. 7. It Looks Like a Big Night Tonight, Bob Murphy, Jack Carson, Dennis Morgan, Ann Sheridan dubbed by Lynn Martin and Chorus. 8. Time Waits for No One reprise, Ann Sheridan dubbed by Lynn Martin. 9. We're Doing Our Best, Don't Let the Rainy Days Get You, Ann Sheridan dubbed by Lynn Martin and Irene Manning. 10. How Can They Tell That I'm Irish, Ann Sheridan dubbed by Lynn Martin. 11. Shine On, Harvest Moon, Dennis Morgan and Ann Sheridan dubbed by Lynn Martin. 12. When It's Apple Blossom Time in Normandy, Take Me Out to the Ball Game, I've Got a Garden in Sweden, Breezin' Along with the Breeze, Who's Your Honey Lamb, Dennis Morgan and Ann Sheridan dubbed by Lynn Martin. 13. So Dumb But So Beautiful, Jack Carson and Marie Wilson, Dancing by the Ashburns. 14. Shine On, Harvest Moon reprise, Dennis Morgan. 15. Thank You for the Dance, Irene Manning and Chorus. 16. Every Little Movement Has a Meaning of Its Own, Irene Manning. 17. I Go For You, Dennis Morgan and Ann Sheridan dubbed by Lynn Martin. 18. Just Like a Gypsy, Ann Sheridan dubbed by Lynn Martin. 19. Just Like a Gypsy reprise, Phyllis Kennedy. 20. Final Shine On, Harvest Moon, Dennis Morgan and Ann Sheridan dubbed by Lynn Martin. Time Waits for No One, Dennis Morgan and Chorus, So Dumb But So Beautiful, Jack Carson and Marie Wilson. Shine On, Harvest Moon chorus, with Dancing by the Four Step Brothers. Shine On, Harvest Moon, Dennis Morgan and Sheridan dubbed by Lynn Martin and Chorus. Brace yourself for a deep dive into reception as we explore its impact and relevance in our evolving narrative. Bosley Crowther of the New York Times wrote, "What is done in the name of biography in the Warner Brothers Shine On Harvest Moon is something which shouldn't be done to a burglar, let alone to the memory of the late Nora Bayes. For this musical film, in which that lady and her second husband, Jack Norworth, are supposedly represented in their joint and devoted careers, is no more veracious to the real thing than if it were a story of Alice Faye. It is simply another of those musicals which dig back into the past for a score of nostalgic ditties and some old-time vaudeville atmosphere, a film in which a songsmith falls in love with a honky-tonk girl and sticks with her through trials and tribulations until they finally emerge together on top. And if anyone goes expecting to see Ann Sheridan play Nora Bayes or Dennis Morgan play Jack Norworth, this is to make it understood that you will not." According to Warner Bros. records. The film earned $2,557,000 domestically and $1,149,000 abroad. I appreciate your time and I'm grateful for every like, comment, and share.